I'm gonna have to switch to my laptop real quick.
Yeah,
but
no,
you
that's
can
no
still
problem.
go live. It's just gonna mess with the cameras.
Are we live? It's supposed to be changing. Yeah, there we go. Had to refresh that.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going?
I can hear people talking, but I don't know who's at my house right now. So I'm just like, whose voice is that?
Houston, we have a problem.
Just an FYI, and the label for this is still the last session's label.
Is it?
Yeah. So session
Changed
2
that.
it continues.
Well, that's why I opened this up. Okay.
No worries. I just let you know.
Houston, we found the dice.
Nice.
Alright. Open. Not that one. I need video producer. I'm starting to
New dice. New dice,
Pretty.
new dice, new dice. Dice. They're for Violet.
Nice.
My friend got these for me, not even knowing what kind of dice I wanted for my character, and they got the perfect ones.
Nice.
Look how
Session
fucking expensive dice are here.
3.
Damn.
Feel
Yeah.
bad.
My computer recognizes my
for
face.
the DM.
Mine also does that, yeah. That's fun.
Mine was $1,700 down to $700, and I'm really happy about it because I didn't have to pay for it. StudyLink paid for it, which was fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Be
always
right
a great
back.
thing.
I think there's multiple people in my house.
Having a dinner party without telling you.
I mean, I wouldn't be invited to dinner parties. I cannot stand to hear people eat.
Okay.
It's
There we
fine.
go. Should have updated.
Today. We'll see. Yeah, we're semi-normal. That's all right. Look at my anime wall.
Anime wall.
Yes, queen. Yes, but look.
Nice.
Alright, we have 5 viewers already, apparently. I'm sending to a bunch of
So,
servers.
this.
I think it's my aunt.
Well,
Why in the world did I go for a composition notebook instead of a spiral again? Can someone explain my madness?
I think that's only you. That's all. That's all you, man.
Okay, why is that not showing the thing?
We all got our own kind of madness to deal with.
I mean, it was 15 cents, so I mean, that's probably part
That's
of it.
probably why. That's probably why.
I don't know why it's not showing the embed, but it's there, so.
All right. Now, is everyone ready?
I'm sending a few
I mean, ready as I'll ever be.
few links, but that's
While
it.
you're doing that- While you're doing that, I'm gonna switch out the music. 1 second.
oh yeah, that's right. I muted Rhythm because Rhythm.
I always have rhythm muted. Because I have to listen to songs with words in them. Or Like, I have to have so many things going on at once for me to pay attention. Like, I have to play with this thing, and I have to have other words and other people talking just so I can stay focused. Or I have to, like, draw or something. I have to be doing something.
No one else listens to it. It helps me stay in the mood.
Oh, yeah. Second roll was a natural 20. This might be a good night.
Unless that was your first and last.
You just wasted it.
Nah. It's a lucky die.
I really do.
Yeah! Okay, I wasted that second one.
The second one was a waste, yes.
I'm gonna stop now.
All right.
I
Well.
know what I'm doing wrong here.
Yeah.
I put dot instead of slash. I have to edit that in pretty much every place I just posted. I was like, why is it not embedding?
Oh yeah, I had to grab a different link from the one that you posted. I should have said something.
Jeez, Tori.
Could have saved me a little bit of time.
Sorry.
We're still getting our sea legs here.
I didn't even think about it.
We are a well-oiled machine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well-
Okay.
We have not professional in our name, so.
It's well oiled, but we're going down.
Oh,
Well,
look
oil
what I'm
machine of
wearing!
chaos.
Look what I'm wearing!
Nice.
Oh, hey,
You
me
and Ian
too.
for matching.
Yeah!
Nice, nice.
I
Mine's in
refuse to
the-
be technical support.
I would just like to point out right now, Aunt,
Alright.
like, we are halfway across the world from each other, and we match.
I need
That's
to remember
cool.
to post this on Facebook too.
We could make an Earth sandwich!
An earth sandwich. We're making an earth sandwich right now.
Ah.
No one told us not to use vegetable oil.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, I heard a dog.
Yeah.
No,
Very, very
no,
faint.
no. I
Bark.
don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. There's someone here. My dog is going crazy, but my mom's dog's not, which means that they're just talking to each other because my dog gets very jealous of talking for some reason. He's like, talk to me instead.
Alright. Facebook. I
If
feel
we're
like
talking
I'm
about,
my
forgetting
dog hates
something.
everyone, so he should be barking, but that must mean he's outside. I don't know what's going on.
if we want to talk about well-oiled machines, I do have WD-40. Don't ask me why I have it.
Can we
Because
use some of that
WD-40
on our
works for
stream?
everything.
Can we use some of that on our stream? Because it seems like we really need it.
We
I
need more than one can.
I have two.
we
I
need
have
more than
I have
one.
another can.
You're
Of
like,
it.
I have a backup.
Good. Two,
Don't ask me why I
two
have
might
them.
just do it.
Don't ask me why I have them like within arm's reach, but
It's just like duct tape. You have
Yeah,
it around because
exactly.
it's useful.
I've got
I
like
was
9 rolls of
gonna
duct tape
ask you
behind me.
why.
I have neither duct tape or WD-40, so
WD-40, please sponsor us.
Yeah, but
Hello,
if
Pie
anyone
Man.
needs a
Thank you for the
book to
follow. I noticed that earlier.
yeah, if you need a book to read, I got you. Where did that stack of books go? There was just this, I'm so confused. I just bought 10 books. Where did they go? Where did
It's
I
the
put them?
Fae.
I must have already put them away and forgot about it.
Alright, I think I'm done
I
Oh, it's
swear
advertising.
they were sitting right
100% the
there.
Fae. They gone. They've been claimed.
I must have put them away. In my cave of books.
Okay.
Yeah. Right there is the entrance. You can kind of see it.
I was gonna say at some point after stream or something, you're gonna have to take your camera over there and take a look because I want to see this thing. I wanna
Yeah.
see this cave.
There's just like a lot of it's like really messy. There's a lot of blankets in there. So I just like go in there and pretty much that's all I do all day. Other than work. I work and then lay in my cave. I haven't put up the lights yet though, so I have to use my neck reading light.
I almost forgot to do something, but it's an easy thing that I can do right now.
I will recap while you finish that then.
Fixed.
The group has been investigating into mysterious killings down in Lower Memphis, starting out with the killing of some thugs that seem to all belong to the Memthis Brawlers, which is a local gang down in the Memphis district here. And but it's been branching out, and some innocent people have been reported getting either gone missing or killed. And you've all talked to one potential witness to this, but she doesn't seem to remember much. And after moving away from them, that witness, you then ran into Air's cousin, Violet, as she was getting accosted by some members of said Memthis Brawlers. He helped rescue her from the idiots that were trying to force her to give them a free reading or whatever the case may be, and proceeded to murder a number of them, but with swords in their hand. Never.
Self-defense.
I did not do it in
self-defense.
cold blood. I gave
did
them
not
a
go to
chance.
And after letting one flee in utter terror, after showing him how to shoot properly, you have followed them to what you can only surmise is at least one of their headquarters, a large warehouse type building a number of blocks away. And there was a few guards and a large chain link fence, and the fairies just flew right over. And since no one really looks up, they were able to get into the building without really too much, and spells also helped. Our centaur friend Lyslin decided it was an idea to light some trash on fire to try to distract. In the process, ran away. Not sure where he's going at the moment, but he ran away, and leaving Shioran and Kale metaphorically holding the bill. And the guards, essentially, that were standing outside the gate have now walked up to Shioran and Kale and are directing their questions at them. And that is where we will begin, as the man specifically with the maul that he has now unslung from his back and is now carrying on his shoulder is now standing over, looking down at Shioran, and is looking at her, says, "What the hell are all of you doing here?"
Well, we were investigating the people who apparently were killing the person who killed your people. But
He kind of like leans down so he gets like right in your face, and he's like, "If it's our people that are going missing or killing, then don't you think it's our problem to deal with that?"
well, it's happened to a few others, so
It's obviously working out really well for you all, your investigation, so...
He kind of like turns with this kind of like almost like crazy look in his eyes, like, "Was I talking to you, son?"
Do I look like I give a shit?
He stands up straighter, just the maul on his back, looks to the three men that are behind him. He's like, "Oh, looks like this fella doesn't give a shit, does he, boys?" And you hear them kind of snicker behind him.
No, I seriously don't. I've been through way worse today. All right?
As
We would like to help you. We're not asking for anything in return, but we would just like to make some sense of what kind of things we've seen today.
and I will say I have no idea why he did that.
The few other individuals that have come out of that were kind of in the courtyard area past the fence have come through the gate and are currently putting out said fire. So there's currently the individual with the maul, 3 of his men behind him, and then there are 4 men over to your right, putting out the fire, and then there are 2 men that have been left at the gate with it kind of slightly ajar. And as he's kind of sitting there, after you said this, Kale, one of the guys behind the man with the maul kind of steps forward and taps him on the shoulder. What? He kind of points over to the right, over to the left of you guys, and he look where he's pointing, and you see an individual walking towards you guys that is relative to the people around the area, save for you guys, a strange-looking individual. And if our Fire Genasi individual would like to introduce himself. Which you are muted, my friend.
What?
I said if you would like to introduce yourself as you are walking up on this scene.
Yeah. So there's this kind of like ashen gray skinned individual with medium length hair that looks like it's almost ablaze. As it flows through, as he walks, it looks like crackling fire. He has the sclera of his eyes is black, while the irises look like burning fire as well. And he's got about darker red robes with some black in there, and he looks like he might be a spellcaster of sorts.
And he comes walking up on the scene, and the man with the maul kind of looks at him, looks over at you, Shore, and is like, "This is another one of your friends."
No, but he looks interesting.
Kind of looks over at the man that's walking up and says, "Got business here? 'Cause this ain't your territory."
I'm just in the neighborhood, and I heard there was trouble afoot over here, so I felt I would investigate.
There's gonna be trouble if you don't get you and the rest of these fools out of here.
I don't know if I like your attitude, sir.
I'm definitely liking all of your attitudes less and less. Now, while this conversation is happening, the fairies are inside the main warehouse building, and I've since previous session was kind of on the fly. The room has changed slightly since I've had time to actually make something. It's a decently sized room, but instead of 3 entrances, there's 2. There's one on the west wall, and there's one on the north wall. And the one on the north wall is where you guys were listening to, heard the conversation happening, and the door opened there. And out stepped 2 individuals, and they are in general like kind of studded leather gear. They have a sword and a short sword, kind of a short sword and a dagger, kind of on opposite hips to each other, and they're kind of looking around as they step out. And are you guys hiding as the door opening, or are you just kind of out?
Okay, wait. So last time, I know the doors have changed. So we listened to the door, we heard people talking, and then we went to other doors. So are we saying we went to the other door? Or are we still at that door?
You're still at that door.
Okay.
So you hear that, and you hear people
We could
coming
try to
towards the door.
hide behind the door.
Fly up. People don't look up.
That
most
works
of the
too.
time.
It's up to you guys how you want to do it, because the door does, you can tell by the hinges, the door does open out towards you guys.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna
We
fly
hide
up, and I
behind
want to
the
do
door.
that. I want to do like a creepy thing, you know, like if like a kid is like standing over you with a knife, I kind of just like want to be flat, just like holding my blade like this,
So
but up at the top.
air goes up, and Violet stays behind the door. So like you
I'm gonna go behind the door.
both roll self checks. Air, are you staying
Oh,
just
shit.
above Violet?
I need to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Like
Okay,
just
so you
like,
are
right above the
still,
door.
you're still within her pass without trace. So
Yeah, just like right above the door.
Yeah. So you do benefit from
Oh
it.
my god. Okay, this is gonna
Oh,
be
pass without a
shit
trace?
because like
Damn.
I'm on a slow.
That's gonna be really good. Okay, let me do math. Gay math.
Gay math.
Wrong group. Sorry.
Gay.
No, be as gay as you want.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just curious. I'm not sure how math is gay. I didn't know math had sexual
My
orientation.
stealth is 17.
Is that what the
With
plus
your
10?
plus 10?
Oh, I get. Oh no, then it's 27.
Mine's a 34.
There you go. Yeah, these two individuals don't notice you guys for shit as they come out and they basically are facing away from you guys, kind of looking out, and they're just kind of holding, they have their hands on their weapons, not drawn, but they're just kind of looking and watching the commotion that's happening outside. The door is open.
Do they look important?
They look better armed than the thugs you saw run out of the building earlier.
Yeah, they have the swords and not the.
They look similarly armed to the guy that you split his face in half.
Yeah.
Leo.
So he's a lieutenant. So these are lieutenants, but they're not the boss.
No.
The boss would be more fancy. Yeah. Okay. Are they like, they're just like looking out? Are they walking that way, or they're standing in the door?
They've stepped out of the doorway and are kind of like near the middle of the room, but they're facing away from you both at the moment.
Okay, I just want to kind of like drop myself down as if I was like on like a little, in a spy movie, and just like look in the room and then go back up.
So you look into the room and you see that there are 5 other individuals that are in this room. 2 of them are standing on either side of the room, kind of in the middle, and then there are 3 in the back, 2 humans that look that basically you can get at a glance. Actually, make a perception check for me real quick.
Oh, okay, that's 16.
Yeah. And you can tell that there's 2 individuals in the back on either side of the main individual, but the 2 you can tell right away from their facial features and the way they look, they're twins. They just have the same hair color, hair style, same face, everything, but one is clothed in black studded leather and he's got a hood on, and the other one is in more of kind of like loose robes, not like professional like robes, but just they're a little more loose fitting and more comfortable, and they're kind of sitting up straight, kind of looking towards the door, so you just kind of like and looking back up, and then between them is a very large individual, what you at first assume is a dragonborn, but something's a little bit off from normal dragonborn that you've seen. He is a large red-scaled dragon-type creature that is clothed in studded leather as well, but he has a large sword that is kind of leaned up against the wall next to him, where he within easy reach, and he's just lounging in a large makeshift like throne.
Okay, yeah. So I'm like, oh wait, there's the boss. Obviously, I was gonna say, does he hold himself differently? But yeah, obviously.
And he's got a glass of some sort of liquid in his hand that he is slowly just kind of like leisurely sipping on, and he's looking. He's actually not the one looking through at the door. He's looking down at something in his lap. It looks to be like a book of some kind, and yeah, that's what you see in the room. The room itself is furnished very well, and there's a large carpet that fills most of the room. It's this large kind of like it looks like it's black, like Venta black type of. So it just covers most of the floor of the room.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back up and be quiet because 2v7 airs down, but also doesn't want to kill her cousin. So she's like 1v7. That's fun, but
from what you've counted real quick, as you saw people coming out, there's a total of there's 5 people in there, 2 out here, and outside is a number of them.
Yeah, but I meant just like right here. Yeah. 1v7, that's a lot of fun. I mean, I definitely lose, but I don't want to kill my cousin, so I guess I'll just fly up and be quiet.
Are either of you doing anything at this moment as the conversation is happening outside?
So I kind of want to like go up and like to the top of the door and sort of like peek up at ear and just be like,
Like, this would be really weird for people not watching the stream but only listening.
Just listen, There's a whole mind thing going on at this point. Yeah.
just like pulls her fucking cloak up and like floats over the door. And then like, yeah, and then like, I want to cast Bark Skin as well. As I do this, so I don't think so, but I could be wrong because I don't know. No, it's not. Beautiful. It just happens. Oh no, it is. It is. Sorry, it didn't tell me on the initial bit, but it tells me on when I click it in. It is concentration.
So, do you want to keep your Pass Without Trace or do Bark Skin?
At this point, we're kind of giving it up. So,
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna fly in there, grab the big dude and just fly out if we can.
we're not grabbing the big
Oh,
dude.
no.
That's silly.
I forgot about this.
I know what I'm doing. I've thought about
Alright.
this all week. It's okay.
All right,
It's fine.
I haven't thought about it
we're
one time. No thought.
so so yeah, I cast Bark Skin, so my skin's all like barky and shit and like wrinkly, and so like I look like older because there's like it's wrinkly and shit. And then like okay, yeah. And then like I'll just I'm gonna float down like right in the center of the door and just like walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I just gonna walk in, right? But behind me, like I'm druid crafting like a trail of fucking flowers.
Okay.
Like, but they're not just like ordinary flowers. They're like fucking like black tulips and like
like
hollyhocks and black pansies, like just black flowers. Like
As you drop down, hooded, covered in bark, and start creating this trail of fauna behind you.
I'm gonna wait. Can I just for the fact, I'm just going to prestidigitation, like make sparks and like a puff of wind from up the top.
So it's like, yeah, the cloak behind her.
My head is just like kind of peeking through, like I'm upside down, just like looking.
This whole effect is happening as the two individuals in the back, the twin, stand up immediately. One kind of grabs something at his belt. The other one grabs a crossbow and pulls it up, and they both flank in and kind of cover the main guy behind them. As the other two on the opposite sides of the room, a little closer, both stand up and they both pull out their weapons. And one of them yells, "Hey, hey!" And you see this as the other two behind you, like, what's going on? And they see.
Can I slam the door?
You go.
No, I'm gonna go in and slam the door. I'll stay near the top though. Can I lock it? I don't know.
You go in and slam it, and there is a lock to this door.
I lock it. 2v5.
Little lock.
I'll go back up. Get out of the way.
As you're up in the ceiling, and now Violet is standing there looking all mysterious as the whole group is at attention. And as that is happening, we're going to quick shift back over to the group outside as you guys can say what you want, as he has stated his thing, like he does not like you guys around here, and the fire is getting put out slowly at this point. And he's just kind of he's stated his mind.
Are they using water?
They are literally just stomping it out of it, so it's taking a little bit of time.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to turn to them. Oh, I can help with that, and then I cast shape water on my water skin and just use the water and spread it right all over it.
Okay. So you can see them kind of like tense a little bit as they see you kind of like weave and cast a spell as the water kind of goes out. But they don't react aggressively or anything as the water kind of flows out of your water skin and kind of douses over the flames, kind of gets the last few embers. Not the most pleasant smell as it was burning garbage. And the others that were over there are all kind of shift over and look, and they start to move towards your group as the fire is now done. As this is happening, Lyslin, what are you doing as you booked it the fuck away?
All right. Specifically, I want to clarify. I was booking it mostly around the fence, so I'm probably still within sight of these people.
That's fine. Okay, so you were like booking it's just a runaway, so you just went down there.
Yeah, I'm like running down along the fence, more than likely drawing some attention as I do so.
Yeah. Well, then if that's the case, then the 4 individuals that put out the fire actually will turn their attention towards you and start to kind of move in kind of like a semicircle towards where you are at.
Okay. Yeah, I have no problem with that because I'm certain I can outrun them. Let's see. With that fire being put out, and I would definitely be able to smell the put out extinguished garbage with my passive 17 perception, more than likely, right?
Yeah.
As I'm moving, I'm just gonna whip up another flame with produce flame and kind of drop it just along the fence line.
Okay. They as you kind of like light the fire and start to like drop it, the 4 individuals will pull out their some crossbows and they kind of point it, just like, put that away right now. And they all start kind of like pointing and threatening, and the guy with the maul that's talking to Sharon kind of turns and sees that happening. He's like, you better go handle your friend right now before this turns real dirty real quick.
Lyslin, why?
I don't know what's going on.
I'm confused too. Okay, full disclosure, this is my first second day on the surface. Wow, it's starting to blend together.
I heard some things like that happen.
I don't know if this is normal or what.
Trust me, none of you are normal.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to go collect your friend. Get on your way. That is your last warning, little one.
I'm gonna walk over to Lyson and whisper to him, should we just leave?
At that point, I would probably be about 80 or so feet away, considering the speed that I had gone when you guys were approached.
Right.
I'm sorry, but also, who are you? And I point to the
I completely forgot he was there.
That is okay. My name is Merrick.
And so, what's your stake in all this?
I was traveling in the area and I heard a lot going on, and I figured I would check it out.
Great. Right. So, did he look away when he went to start all the fire stuff?
The big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. When the other men started yelling at him to put away the fire to stop what he's doing, he did turn, and that's when he kind of told Shiard, like, you've got a few seconds to go get your whoever that is and get the fuck out of here.
How many people surround him?
Big guy, there's 3 people behind him.
Okay, 3 people behind him. And there's 4 people over near Lyslin, is that correct?
4 people near Lyslin and 2 at the gate.
Okay. We should probably back off at this moment.
Yeah.
So do you two start moving? Okay. Do you two start moving towards Lifeline then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sort of purposely slowly, though.
Like, you just kind of like
give-
watch.
To
he's
give
just kinda-
someone a chance to do something if they want to do it. You know?
And none of them make a move. They all seem to be taking cues from the guy with the maul, as he's just kind of slowly watching you as you all leave. And the Merrick, what are you doing at this point? As you see the two, the Triton and the human, kind of moving away.
I am going to, I guess, attempt to de-escalate things a little bit and snap my fingers and put the fire out with control flames.
Fire's actually already out. Sharon did shape
No,
water.
The second one.
The new fire.
I see. Yeah, okay. I think you would have to move a little closer to it, because what's the distance on that?
60 feet.
Okay, you have to move a little closer, because he started the fire, booked it like 80, 90 feet, and then started more fire. So
Yeah, I can move closer.
So yeah, you guys all kind of start moving towards Lifeline's direction, and you see the red man, essentially, Merrick, kind of like snap his fingers, and the fire just snuffs itself out. While you guys are kind of moving in that direction, we'll go back to the room, and the dragon individual kind of like looks up from his book and sees you, Violet, and it's like, I wasn't expecting a meeting like this.
Unfair, I just took a bite of chips.
You're good.
I'll sort of like, I don't know. Gotta get back into character.
Gotta have the hood, yeah.
So she'll kind of like, fuck. Hold on.
Hello? I don't hear anyone.
I should make a note. Control flames can only put out non-magical fire.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, not magical flame. That makes sense.
Sorry.
You good?
Okay. So she got a cloak on. She's just kind of very, very slowly gonna like open the side of her cloak. And then like on her hip, there's like makeshiftily tied like a set of 2 teacups and saucers and a flask. And she's gonna just like take it off and like put the saucers on her other arm, which is like Barky, and then put the cups on. She's not gonna say a fucking word while she does this either. And she's gonna take the flask and unscrew it and pour some tea.
The door
She's
behind you
gonna
guys.
put the
Guy, let us in!
Just gonna put it back on her belt, and then like grab the other thing of tea, and just like she's just gonna like put her head up a little bit more, and like all he can see is just like one eye like out of the cloak, and she's just gonna be like, I'm sure you're curious about how I made it this far. I have a message. I think we can help each other. Cup of tea.
The
We're
voice
gonna-
just really makes it. I
Yeah.
mean, it really does.
You see the 2 individuals in the back kind of like look at each other, and you see the dragon individual kind of like cocks his head a little bit
That's not what I was expecting.
as he's like, not what I was expecting. And what message was this little mysterious wood person.
With wings.
Yeah, with wings.
Too. Well, actually, you have to drink the tea first, because I read the tea leaves.
The two twins kind of look at the dragon guy, and he kind of looks at them. He's, and the two individuals that are closer to you get kind of like a look from the others, and one of them comes up to you, has his weapon still trained on you, and reaches his hand out.
Okay. So she gives him the tea.
And he takes it from you and then brings it back to the twin in the robes, who takes it. You see him kind of wave his hand over it and whisper some words under his mouth. Is there any kind of poison or alterations to it?
Nah, it's just tea.
Okay. He kind of, as he's finished that, it looks and hands it to the guy. Kind of,
I also sip my tea just while this is happening. Like, I just.
now, is this a cup sized for you and air, or is this like a normal sized cup?
It's fucking.
I mean, you probably have a normal sized cup for other people to do readings, right?
Well, yeah. How am I gonna carry it?
That's true, I guess.
So in the hands of this guy, it's this tiny little thing that's like, you gotta, and it's gone.
One of those wonderful thimble-sized teacups.
I mean, we're small, we're not tiny. So
You're not tiny. You're not tiny, but this guy is just on the cusp of large.
Right.
And so he's kind of like, he kind of takes one big swig, and he's like,
Vroom, vroom. Apparently, when he drinks, it sounds like a car going by.
It's nice sound effects.
Yeah. He kind of like drinks it, kind of, not bad. I've found this curious individuals that are willing to just step into my hold here and lock themselves in the room with me. It's a new one. You piqued my interest. What is it you want to talk about?
Pretty confident in my abilities. Give me the teacup.
Obviously. He kind of hands it back to the rogue twin, that then hands it to the guy. The guy brings it back towards you.
Oh.
The door in the back continues to like slam as the guys are trying to get in, and you hear him kind of like bark back. I'm not gonna actually yell loud, but he yells back loud. You can feel it resonate through your bones. Quiet! And the door kind of goes silent as you hear like whispers behind. Oh shit! From behind the door.
She's just gonna stand there for a second after like getting really excited about the tea leaves, and she's just gonna be like, "This is not good. This is not good at all. That's a lot of death. That's like more death than I've seen in readings all put together. That's a lot of death.
I'm not sure what
I can help you."
Help me, you say? In what way?
I happen to know some people. They should be here soon, actually. I have foretold that they will come and they will offer help to you. Don't turn them away when they do.
And what is this help I need?
She sort of like does the thing, you know, like fake psychics do, like.
Roll a performance for me. I was gonna have you do
better
it.
roll well. You better roll well. Or really, really bad. It needs to be a great performance or a terrible one.
You haven't done not so great. Okay, that might be. Okay, I hope this is okay, alright. Oh, Unnatural 20. 17 plus 3.
Nice.
An unnatural 20. Okay.
No, not natural 20. I wasted all of those before the game.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, and so continue with what you're doing.
Okay. My brain just shut down entirely, but we'll get there. Yeah, so she does the thing and she's like, this town has experienced a lot of death lately. This death will come to your door very, very severely if you don't accept the help of these people.
Kind of like looks to the twin with the robes. He kind of looks back and looks forward, and the robed twin kind of speaks up. What do you know about all this death?
Oh, I can see it in the tea leaves. Look. Do you see it? See? It's here, and here, and here.
There is like...
And Eric's just up at the ceiling nodding.
Yeah.
And he kind of like looks to the dragon individual is like, this is a farce. And he kind of looks up. He's like, it's entertaining at the very least. Please, come, sit, continue. Oh, would you mind unlocking the door so my men can come back in?
Down and unlock the door. And then I'll pat them on the head when they come in. Sorry. Wink at them.
As they both walk in, he looks at one of them. You, go check outside. Or he's like, what's happening outside? And the guy's like, there's people out there. Joey's dealing with it, and he kind of looks to you two. He's like, these individuals you're talking about.
I told you they'd come.
Tell Joey to bring him in. Kind of like it looks, and the
well
like,
done.
Okay. And walks out in it. And so as you guys are out there moving towards Lyceland, and you guys are kind of moving away, there's a kind of a whistle from back near the facility, the kind of the warehouse, and Joey kind of goes back and, what is it? The guy in the back, Rolgar wants him. Kind of like looks. Really? That's what he said. You lot, get back here. And he kind of looks to Shioran and Kale and Mal.
Brother.
Sharon turns around.
Yeah, you. You, the hothead, the human, and the horseman. With us.
Lyceland, they're calling for us.
Lyceland will acquiesce and begin trotting towards them. Probably desperately failing at hiding a smirk.
As you're passing like through the gate, Joey, as he's as you've heard his name at this point, kind of looks to you and says, "You start any fires in there, I'm gonna break your legs one joint at a time."
That will take a while. There's about 7 in each leg.
Oh,
I look forward to it.
It's going to be painful as you pass by him.
I as we walk in, I like as quietly whisper as I possibly can to Lyceland, what were you thinking about doing? I have to know.
Throwing the fucks out of the den.
That didn't work.
It drew
It did.
a number of them
Yeah,
out.
he did, but not all of them. Yeah.
It gave Violet and Error a chance to get into the warehouse unseen.
Okay.
That
now
had
we're
to have
in the
been the
den.
plan. Because, like, if you rock the fuck up and you've been seen and shit, you can't really be like, I am all fucking powerful. How the fuck did I make it in here? But this way, it was like, bro, your men are everywhere. And I just turned the fuck up.
Yeah. Sharon pretty much assumed this was some kind of distraction, so she's just like going with this, like literally trying to keep their attention on her.
Yes, this was a well thought out plan.
Yes,
Definitely.
totally, completely thought
It
out.
was
We are totally
100%.
professional.
There was
We knew what was going on the entire time.
yeah.
I'll just put it this way: I asked for a smoke, they said no, so I lit their buildings on fire. It's perfectly natural.
Hey, you got your smoke.
Seems like a reasonable response.
So yeah, he leads
Professionally
the,
unprofessional. Sorry.
lead the four of you into the warehouse and are led into the room. And as you guys enter, everyone else enters. So this room gets really crowded really quickly. As standing behind you guys is about 8 to 10 individuals, and then there's the 4 standing on either side of the wall, and then there are the 3 in the back, and you guys are kind of right in the center. It's a pretty large room, so even with Lyceland's size, there's still plenty of room. It's very crowded in here at this point. And as the last of them kind of come in, the door behind gets closed, and you guys are
Perfect for combat.
And as this is happening, the 2 fairies, you see that you're 3 individuals that you've been associated with at this point but there's also a man with fire for hair.
Seems about right.
I gotta do a quick count of how many people are in the room with us.
I will pull up a map here, and so you can kind of see the layout. 1 second. I gotta move everybody first.
I understand.
Especially since one of them is a large creature. Oop. We lost Lyceland. Now I am Lyceland. Alright everybody, I shoot bow.
Yeah, sorry about that. Camera froze. Look at me. Look at me. I am the archer now.
I mean, I do have a form called Archer.
I actually did shoot someone with a crossbow, which is more than what those other archers can say they did last session.
All right, if you want to... Oh, I gotta switch characters over this way.
I hope I see my new student.
Just, hey, how are you doing?
Oh, how's it going?
I haven't seen you in 2 hours.
So, what you guys can see that
Long time no
the
see.
map, once it pulls up eventually,
It's
you'll
up.
see the room that you are currently in.
I swear to
Okay.
God, if you guys fuck this up and it was off or not, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Wait, okay.
I'm just joking. I love y'all.
For the love of God, don't let Lyceland speak.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I had no
7,
idea what to
8,
say, so it's
9.
gonna. That's not gonna end well either. So.
So what is there? 13 people other than us?
8, 12, 15.
Oh, 15. Dang. Nice. This is gonna
That's
be a
a
fun
lot
fight.
of people. Which direction did we come from? Down here, I
You
assume.
came from the south. Yep. Yeah. So, as the door closes and everyone is filed in, and the people behind you have a mix of crossbows and weapons out, as well as the individuals in front of you, they either have 2 blades out or have crossbows up. and the twins in the back have their one has a dagger at the ready, and the other one he just kind of has his hand on something at his belt, and the dragon individual is still lounging but he does have his hand up. He kind of moved back and grabbed the sword, and he just kind of has his hand resting on it, on the pommel, as he then looks to everyone. Welcome. I was not expecting this type of entertainment today, but it is a welcome reprieve from the monotony.
Violet's pouring more tea.
Now, you say that there's something to do with death that is coming to my door. I hope this isn't a threat, because I can promise you that's not going to end well for any of you.
I'm not death, even though I came to your door. I'm just the messenger.
Maybe it was metaphor?
Are you referring to all the people who died with fear on their face?
Oh. So you're here about the deaths. Why are you investigating into the deaths of my men?
We were paid.
Paid by who?
Let's leave that out.
Beatrix.
She looks at him like, what? Oh.
I go with that completely because Caleb forgot as well, so it doesn't matter.
Alright.
Beatrix, I know. Yeah.
Beatrix. The poacher?
One of her men was involved in one of the scuffles. It was a very terrible loss for her. She freed me from a cage. These all found me as I was searching. It's a horrible, horrible situation.
Make a deception check for me.
Oh, man.
Natural 13 on the die for a 16 total.
Could have, like... I guess anyone can get into the troubles now. It seems that my men aren't the only ones in danger. But, needn't worry. From what I can understand, your proclamation of death isn't going to be for me. We've already figured out who it is and what's causing this. My men are already on their way right now to take care of it.
Who was it?
A wily priest. He was supposed to have been taken care of a few weeks ago, but apparently he lived and has been taking his revenge on my men. So we're going to burn his church down around his ears. It's going to be quite the bonfire.
What proof do you have about that?
My men saw him returning. And the fact that he's still alive.
Well, I do have one question.
Burning down the man's church is going to kill him if, attacking him didn't kill him?
We're going to be thorough. My men know what to do now.
I don't think it's him.
And why do you say that?
What do you know about a glowing man?
I've heard a lot of strange things around here. You have a glowing man with you, it seems.
Yeah, I'm...
Eric.
Hale is literally looking at him as we...
Everyone's
not
eyes
me.
go directly to Merrick.
Were the Grats talking about him? About Merrick? I look
I'm
at
not
Merrick.
the glowing man.
I may have misunderstood something. Anyways.
Have I caused a ruckus?
No,
I
the
think
rats
you
just said
have
they...
Unfortunate timing in this unfortunate circumstance with unfortunate people.
That
That
is
does-
unfortunate.
Yes. That does answer one question I had, though. But at the same time, one of your people went missing, and... I found this of theirs, and I hold out the arm bracelet.
One of the closest guys to you kind of grabs it from you, tosses it kind of down the line, slowly reaches the individual in the back, kind of looks at it. Nothing unique about it, but a number of my men have gone missing. This priest has been thorough.
If they've gone missing and they haven't turned up yet, do you think he's holding them captive somewhere?
If he is, those men are too weak for me to care about. So if they does have him captive in the church, then I'll die there like they probably should have anyways.
Makes sense.
Now, I do have something to address before we continue with all of this. I did have one of my men return just a few moments ago and tell some interesting tales of a horseman, 2 fairies, a man, and a woman from the sea. No, you're
Couldn't be us.
No,
We
you're
have
not.
a fireman.
He's like, no,
It's not us, we have a
fireman. Totally not us.
That's a
Sorry.
America's just
This guy, I feel like, would have been the first one on his mind. So, can't be us. Must be another group.
That accosted them, killed most of them, and let
That
him
seems
I
unlike us.
mean, actually, okay. Your dude is telling you porkies what they were accosting me about a reading I gave them because I told them that death was in their fucking future and they got the tower card, okay? And then they got angry at me and were going to beat me up and end my life and shit because they weren't happy with my reading. And then my friends came to save me. So really it was self-defense.
It sounds like your reading was accurate then.
It was very accurate. He died.
Is he at least keeping up with his drills?
Is he what? He's not keeping up with shit. He's dead.
No, the living one.
the guy that he let go,
Oh, that one.
and he's kind of.
If nothing else, he should be teaching our men how to shoot a lot better. They couldn't even hit me. Look at me.
If what you say is true, then my men died the way they should have. But they were still my men.
Well, you should teach your men better instead of freaking assaulting a lady on the street. They didn't even pay me, so technically you owe me 50 gold.
As you say this, he stands up from his chair at his full 8.5 feet tall as he kind of hefts his sword up into his hand. I don't owe you nothing, little missy. And you see the other two kind of like space out on either side of him. Says, now, things are about to get dirty. Because whether my men died in, you killed them in self-defense, they were still my men. There's a tithe to pay.
You're okay with your men assaulting a lady?
Yes, we're thugs. What do you think it is we do?
Well, now I'm just disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm just seriously disappointed. I thought.
As Violet is saying this, you guys kind of like look in the corner of your eyes. All of these crossbows are now kind of like starting to aim up towards all of you. Blades are starting to go up.
Yeah, can I whisper to Merrick?
Absolutely.
You go left, I go right.
Can do.
And I guess we're about to get into some deep shit. So
About to fucking
I would
die.
like to flaming sphere.
Barks. As soon as shit is obvious, bark skin. Except this one's gonna be cool.
I'd like to pull my hood back, just fly up and look him dead in the eyes and be like, "Looks like it might be me that's death at your door."
Yeah.
He kind of laughs. He gives you a genuine smile. He's like, I'm gonna be real sad getting rid of you. And he hefts off his back a large shield in his other hand, and I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative as Kale lights up a giant fireball.
I'd just like to point out that we did not long rest, and I'm fucked.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm close. I'm close to out of spell slots as well, but I did save my level 2. That is a good initiative.
We're gonna go for Kale's initiative first.
Natural 20.
For a total of?
For a total of 22.
22. Very nice. I like this homebrew rule, and I apologize if things get confusing with rules. That's going to be on me if it ever does, but I like it, and I'm going to incorporate this if you guys are okay with this. Because I don't like natural 20s getting wasted, whatever the case may be. Whenever it's like in a skill check, I like adding extra flair. But initiative always seems like a waste when it's a natural 20. So I'm going to add in something that I heard recently. If you roll a natural 20 for your initiative, and please be honest about it, you will gain advantage on your rolls for your first turn. If you roll a natural 1, you then have disadvantage on all of your rolls for that turn. And that also counts for the enemies as well. So it's just kind of a general rule. Natural 20s and natural 1s mean something in initiative.
I also just added that to my games too.
That's pretty good.
I saw that TikTok.
I like that idea.
I saw that the other day as well.
So then next in the line, Lyslin initiative.
A resounding 13.
All right. Shioran.
19.
And Air.
18.
Not bad. Merrick.
That's going to be a 23.
Nice. Is that a natural 20 for you?
No, 19.
Violet.
7.
All right. Let me get the music set up here.
You just stand there staring at him while everything
Should we
starts
take our break
around you.
now, before we start combat?
Yeah, sure. We can take a 15-minute break while I set
I'm
this
gonna
up.
die.
We will come back once combat starts.
All right.
All right.
I apologize, guys.
Man, talk of being out of spell slots. I've been out of spell slots since like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah,
I
like, I'm out
escaped
of
slavery.
spell slots, I'm out of wild shapes. I'm gonna be using cantrips this whole time.
No, you're not out of wild shapes. We had a short rest.
Oh,
Yep. You did it. You
is
did
that
it.
a thing for me? I thought it was only moon druids.
It's
Yeah, no,
for
you
druids
get
in
it back.
general.
Yep. The difference between you and that is that your wild shape is an action instead of a bonus action.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, I'm not out of wild shapes, but I only have cantrips and 3 level 1s.
I have cantrips and 2 second level slots. So I am definitely going to be using
I
a
having stolen Leo's sword earlier today.
We'll be back in 15.
But I already have bark skin up, so this is good.
I will do my best to help you all with my full spell slots.
Oh,
Well,
We need the
that'll
help.
be fun.
I'm missing one first level because I had mage armor active.
I'm gonna go grab something. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah. Right back to.
Yeah, it worked. I had an accidental rolling and an intentional rolling. The accidental was the one like I give a shit, which was Brian responding. So you wanna know what I'm thinking about doing? Hello, people in the chat. Billy, I'm putting a screenshot of your comment on the starboard in the Discord because that needs to be preserved. Okay. Hello there. How's it going, Zangetsu?
Doing okay. Pretty glad I grabbed Leo's longsword earlier. I think that's going to incent some people to attack me a little bit. Also, it means I'm not going to have that disadvantage with my longbow in here.
Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue.
Other bright side, if we do want to get out, ain't no door gonna stop me. Because a 1,300-pound centaur is probably stronger than most doors in this town.
So Brian decided he's going to make a very quick meal by cooking. Apparently, he says he calls it aggressive cooking. He says he can do it in 15 minutes.
I just had a thought. Once I know Lyslin better, I'm going to make a hammock to fit between his antlers and then just like chill there.
Are you
I
sure?
feel like I could do that.
Great idea.
Will he allow that?
Yeah, he'll allow anything pretty much with his antlers, but if anyone attempts to climb on him without his permission, they're getting bucked.
Yeah.
It's a cultural thing for centaurs.
Oh no, I
Allow
understand.
people to ride you unless they're like really special, or you're trying to get some information.
You're asked what kind of centaur you are in the chat.
I am a typical centaur, but because of my ranger class, my ranger conclave, I have otherworldly traits. I smell of honey and vanilla. I have a pair of deer antlers sprouting from my head, and every day at dawn, local flowers bloom from my hair.
I can't wait to see this because Shiaren is going to be mesmerized.
I also use those flowers as kind of like symbolically my spell slots.
That's actually pretty cool idea right there, dude. I like that flavoring.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Cass.
Howdy.
Brian is attempting to cook something within 15 minutes. He calls it aggressive cooking. So
I've been there.
we'll see how that goes. I like this music.
Yeah, the one out of Tasha's Pie Man.
This is from...
Kevin MacLeod?
Yeah, Obliteration by Kevin MacLeod.
Perfect, because we're about to obliterate these 15 people.
We use a lot of Kevin MacLeod music in here. Proper attribution to everything will be posted on our YouTube video, because it's just easier to do that rather than doing it on the fly. But we also use what was it? The sorry, I got something in my throat. Nope, that wasn't it. Huh. Okay, yeah, we also use a couple other channels, but they're also posted properly attributed on the YouTube channel. Did I set up a code for that? I did not. Interesting. I'm apparently the top chatter in our group, in our chat. Okay.
Gotta figure out how to kill 15 people as fast as possible.
Don't we all?
The
I
funny
have
thing
an
is,
idea.
my spell slots weren't set up for battle this morning. They were set up for, generic stuff before I met all of you, so that'll change in the future.
Air's ready for this. This is her kind of fun. And she didn't even start it. So she can't be blamed.
No.
I mean, you encouraged it in your own.
True, but I didn't start it.
Oh, hey, there's the guy's base. Let's just fly into it.
Okay, look, I didn't say we killed those dudes. I was like, no, we couldn't have. Look at us, we have a fire guy. Totally different group. Because that would have been hilarious if he's like, yeah, I agree. Couldn't be you.
That makes sense.
That was never gonna happen.
I know, but it would have been funny.
Okay, there we go. Try that again.
I kind of wonder if Lyslin has a similar torso size to any of these guys in the room. He could use a little armor upgrade.
Probably the big one.
The closest dude that you could probably get armor from is the dragon guy, but even that would be kind of hard because
Got to get it modified.
Yeah.
You'd have to piece it together.
You are slightly bigger than him. He's not quite large. He's right on the cusp.
I don't recall. Did we ever specify that my short swords were suited for a large creature as well, or did we just agree on the longbow?
Just the longbow.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
So he uses his short swords as knives.
Essentially.
Daggers.
I would love to get something that would allow us to do the music, and when it changes, it automatically updates here on the stream. I don't even know if that kind of system exists, though.
Not sure.
I very loosely looked into Bardley.
Bardley?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's a 1/4. It's specifically made for playing music to online type of stuff, but I'm not sure how that would work with the streaming stuff because I don't know anything about OBS or whatever. But it's essentially supposed to be an easy way to get so all of your people can hear your sound effects and your background music and whatnot.
Mm. Well, mainly I used I chose rhythm because it's like the easiest way I could think of since we're all in Discord, might as well. Plus, it leaves a record of what music we used, so I can use that later for the YouTube archive.
The DJ box should have a record of everything you post.
Yep, that's what I do. I was talking with Brian about it, how I would set up a new, if I had could get a second computer specifically for streaming, like a laptop or something. I would basically have that stream and then play on this. But that would be expensive.
That's what I do. I partition out my stuff because my computer can't handle everything at once. So I have Discord and Roll20 up here, and then I have the stream on my phone, and then I have my D&D stuff on my tablet.
Yeah. I've got 2 monitors, and it's already not enough.
This pandemic has been crazy. We actually, for a few months in a row there, hit a data limit on our internet.
Right.
I didn't even know that thing existed until the pandemic hit, and we had to like pay a little extra to have basically unlimited, because we were having to pay like 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 bucks extra on top of our bill because we were hitting past our gigabyte limit for our internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
I work from home, and then I entertain myself at home, and I've been here pretty much the entire pandemic. So,
well, not to mention at one time you have like 3 to 4 systems running, and
yeah, I got my laptop going, my PS4 going, I got my tablet going.
I mean, when we're all home and everybody's gaming, there's what 3 PlayStations, everybody's phones usually connected, and
yep.
We've had a couple partial power outages because of everyone being home all the time. Like, not the whole house. Brian's computers were fine, but mine and Ian apparently on the same circuit. And we had to flip the breakers to turn it back on.
yeah, there's been a lot of power outages around here lately. Just little ones, but
I'm going to go see how Brian's doing. Be right back.
all right. You must have took it really lax back in March, Scott.
I'm trying to remember March.
I was looking back at how much data we used in March. We only used 801 gigabytes, but last month we used 1,513.
Trying to remember March.
It do be like that though.
Yeah. Somebody posted a meme the other day where it was like January of 2020, February 2020, March 2020, and then it continued down the entire year, and it was just March 2020 until May 2021.
I'm getting a puppy.
You were saying that. What kind?
Labrador.
Puppies are so much
Black. Black lab.
It's gonna be an energetic.
So
The next
fucking work.
he
Coming has
we
someone
get
who
it
has
in
a
the
lab
next couple of months.
and has it was a puppy at one point. Yeah, just we're ready for things to be destroyed. Labs love to chew. Very mouthy.
Yeah.
Especially as baby.
I'm also finally looking at getting my plot of land. Yeah, so the one that I want to go for is 250,000, and it is 10 hectares of freehold land and 165 hectares of exclusive hunting right.
Nice.
The only issue is it's in Nelson, so it's about 6 hours away from where I am right now. 6 to 9 hours. And it does not have road access. It's basically like a road, then the river, then my plot. So I have to build an access over the river. And then the other one I'm looking at is like $300,000, just over $300,000. and it is in Pelorus Sounds and is basically its own island. You own like half of this island in the middle of the Pelorus Sounds, and you have your own beach, and like it's just super fucking cool.
Awesome.
But I don't know which one I want. Yeah, mortgage is gonna fucking suck.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, land. Am I right?
But land.
Yeah. My stimulus check should finally clear on the 18th of this month. The fucking $600 one, not the fucking $1,400 one. We still waiting on that one, but it's gonna be a good $2,000 New Zealand. Yeah. With my $600 one, it's $830 when it transfers over, and I'm gonna get my hair. So I'm gonna do like a dark gray from here to like here, and then the rest of it, well, maybe here to here, and then the rest of it's gonna be bright as fuck turquoise, and then I'm gonna get dreadlocks.
Fun.
Have fun with that. My friend had dreadlocks for a while. They were really cool, but he said they were a lot of work.
I'm ready. I've been wanting dreadlocks for like 6 years, but when I went to go get them, Justin Bieber had just gotten them, and I was like, I can't now. It's fucked.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so now I'm like, now I can, because it's been long enough. And my partner just got dreads, so I also really want dreads. And also, I'm getting my first tattoo soon. It's gonna be the fucking, the hand on the parchment, and it's like, we know from the Dark Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but instead of just like a solid hand, it's got a skull in it.
That's cool.
Mm.
Assuming we get out of here and live to tell the tale, do you think it would be possible for Lysland to get like broadhead arrowheads that like do slashing damage?
If that's the only mechanic to him, I don't think that should be too hard.
Yeah, that'd be the only thing. Basically, just have a different type of damage in case I ever need it.
Yep.
I don't think you guys heard my idea, but later down the line, I'm going to build a hammock to string between Lysland's horns, so I don't have to do any work. Just lay.
And hey, you'll go
Violet just
faster than normal
steals the
too.
hammock all the time.
I just think it'd be a funny picture.
Tori, I keep getting fucking Discord notifications from one of my Coven pages, and they're talking about Nyx. I was like, out of all of them,
Yeah.
just so happen to be hanging out with you.
I have soup.
See that.
Brian will be up in a moment. It took a little longer than he was expecting, but I'm gonna try hopefully mute myself while I'm eating.
Okay, guys, I have an idea. I think we'll be fine. We'll be okay.
Well, to be fair, Pie Man, I mean, even if there are bludgeoning, that's still a pretty focused projectile, more than likely aiming at someone's head.
There's 18 of them, right?
15.
15.
There's 15. I need you guys to focus on 5.
I'm just. Air's going right for the biggest guy.
Of course you are.
Yeah, like no other thing. Like she's gonna die, but she doesn't care.
Apologies for that.
I'm already in his
Discord
face.
is bigger than she is.
Also, once we get out of here, I'm going to find the guy that I taught. If he's not drilling, I'm going to kill him.
Well,
We're going to kill him anyway. We let him go and he came and told on us.
Yeah, what a fucking dickhead.
Well, I never told him not to. So,
He has a bit of a loyalty thing to his gang. A bit of loyalty.
Well,
How dare
curiosity
He still
killed the
could've
cat.
He could have.
Loyalty killed
he
the
could have
thug.
gone anywhere with his new skill set. He was a much better marksman. He could have gotten a job out in the woods somewhere, but no, he went back to the gang, and so, I mean, if he's not
I mean, he could
practicing,
have went
Now
back
he
to
has
the
to
game
die.
and
That's-
shut his mouth.
That's game life, man. Like that's all you know.
Yeah.
It ain't easy.
Well, now he shall die.
I got to grow up with a dad full of those kinds of stories, so yeah, I know how that works.
I noticed my mic is the mic thing is going up with the music from my headset. Is anyone in the chat hearing double?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I'm not in the actual stream, so
yeah.
I'm not
It
sure.
would be muffled on Discord, but
Fuck life.
Hold on.
but if
I don't have sunglasses, damn it. Hold on, I got this.
I only have a ukulele, so I can't really play it very much.
I mean, I could. I
I can learn the Thug Life song on this little thing.
give me an hour and I can edit a sunglasses on you.
Okay, so everyone.
yeah,
back
let's take
to
that hour
ready?
for that one-off joke, yeah.
I don't know if Ann showed you all
Yeah.
this, but I made some
All
homemade ramen. So
Mhm.
All right. So first up in the initiative. Oh, by the way, Kale, where did you place your flaming orb?
right. So when I said you go left, I go right, I meant I was doing one immediately to my right, which is down the left side corner of that. I was just looking behind me. So bottom
We
left
have the
corner.
map back.
You see what I mean? Like right below Shioran.
Right here?
Yeah, just like directly on one of those guys even.
I have no idea what this is, but this is cool.
So that, yep. So that one's going to center there, and then basically on your turn you can roll it and move it in.
Yeah, that's the idea.
And
I'm
then,
just pretty much gonna burn them.
but the first one to go in initiative order is Merrick with Kalen on deck.
I'm going to immediately wreath myself in fire with my Mantle of the Phoenix.
So you see Merrick just light up in covered in fire. Any other effects you'd like to add to that?
There's when it like expands around me, you can hear like a slight caw of an eagle, as if it was like a phoenix rising. And I will move 5 feet to the right.
All right.
And then I will burning hands those 3 in front of me.
To the south.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that is 3, 5, and 7. Dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Three fails. 5 failed. And 7 got an 11.
Still fails.
All right, so all 3 of them. So you kind of reach out with your hands and big cone of fire.
Ooh. this is great damage too. 2 6s and a 5. So 17 plus with my Mantle of the Flame. That is 22 points of fire damage to all 3 of them.
Nice.
And that'll be Merrick's turn.
All right, so yeah, the flame reaches out and they're like taken aback by your transformation into this fire being, even more so than you already were, and it just arcs out with this flame, and they are completely caught off guard, and they all just kind of like light on fire, it's like, as they do look severely hurt.
Is the wall or anything made of wood?
The door is, but it would just miss the door in the sense of the cone. So, but the wall itself is stone.
Okay.
Next on is Kaylin with Shioran on deck.
When Kaylin
I
says
am
you're
going
going to have
to-
advantage.
Pretty much use that ball, and I'm going to smack it right into the guys in the leftmost corner.
You have to pick a direction, so you're going towards 2, 1, or 4.
2.
2. All right, and that's a deck save as well, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it is. I will tell you when I get back to the window here.
It'd be a straight 15.
Okay. So that's wrong one. Flaming Sphere's dex is 13, so one guy made it.
Yep. I mean, you can only move it in one direction, and then if it hits something, it then stops.
Right.
So you're only able to hit 2.
Right. I see that now. Okay, and he would take half damage for this, so I'm just going to run the... 6, 5, 3, 4, 5, 11, 3, 14, 4, 18. He takes 9 points of damage.
So this rolling ball of fire just, and he's able to kind of like move out of the way a little bit, but it scorches the front of his chest. Anything else for your turn?
If I take a... So that was the action to cast it this turn?
No, you got the action off before
Okay.
combat started, so you do have your action.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, I'm going to take a action to pull out my longsword and longsword.
All right.
No,
That would be a free action to pull your longsword out.
Okay, yeah. I haven't played a melee character since like 2nd edition. So.
No, you're good.
And I guess I'm going to step towards the guy I hit. And I'm going to attack well, not towards the guy, but towards the guy next to the guy I hit and splash him with my sword.
So the guy you hit was on the far left, and
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the guy to the bottom right of where that flaming sphere is on the map
Right here?
now. Yeah.
just
Okay.
note with your spell, if you end your turn there, you will yourself take damage from your flaming sphere.
Oh yeah. Well then, never mind.
You can move south and attack number 6 if you want.
I'll do that.
Alright.
Getting used to melee. Give me a second.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, so you're gonna attack number 6 if you would like.
That will be that is a 17, non-natural, obviously.
Definitely hits.
Okay. For a longsword, that is going to be a 1d8, add the d10. That is a 7 damage.
You come in with a long sword, slice down across his shoulder, and he winces in pain as he gets ready to retaliate. Anything else for your turn, Kaylin?
No, that's it.
All right, Shioran with Vet 2 on deck.
So Sharon just notices this giant fireball burst into being right in front of her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is I'm a fish person getting cooked a little bit, and you all smell some fish.
We're gonna have some calamari for dinner.
That whole bottom half of the map is real warm right now.
Yeah. Sharon's not liking that, being not knowing much about fire. Quick question. I did say that when things started heating up, I wanted to cast Bark Skin. Did I get that off before or after?
Yeah.
I got it
Yeah,
off
that's
before?
fine.
Cool.
Mhm.
Let me just go ahead and mark that on my sheet before I forget. Alright.
I like to think that your bark skin isn't actually bark, but like some like
Coral.
extra hard fish
Well, yeah.
scales, like coral.
Yeah, basically what happens is her body takes on a more rocky, skin takes on a more rocky looking feature, and basically anyone who knows anything about the sea, she basically looks like she's covered herself in coral. Yeah, so coral skin. I'm gonna name that or change that name later too.
Mm-hmm.
So since I've already done that, I'm going to, as a bonus action, the jewel on the trident begins to glow and releases a whole bunch of dotted bright lights in dots and lines that come together to interconnect in the form of a hunter shark that begins to swim around Shiorin as I take my, what was it called? Dragon starry form.
Alright.
And so I have advantage on Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration on spells now.
Alright.
Or no, that's actually different. Constitution saving, when you make an intelligent or a wisdom check or a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, you can treat a roll of 9 or lower on the die as a 10.
Yep.
So that bark skin ain't going anywhere.
Nope. Not unless I hit you for a lot of damage.
Alright. And then I am going to... I cannot move that.
I'll move where you want to go.
I'm going to want to back away from this fire so that I don't burn at the end of my turn, so I guess I'm just going to head over to this guy and attack with my trident. 17 plus 4, that's a 21.
21 does hit, yes.
Alright. That's going to be two-handed, so 1d8 plus 2. Yeah.
Yep.
That's an 8 on the dice, so a total of 10 damage to him.
Nice. Yeah, so you come in after that, you do a little transformation, and you come in just thwack across with your quarterstaff right across the side of his head.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I
not
need to
like
mark
you.
off that wild shape too.
Anything else, Yorin?
That was bonus action, and no, I don't think I have anything else I can do. So.
All right, bet 2 with air on deck. $13 to hit you, Air.
13 does not hit.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
All right. That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage. And then doesn't hit you with the third attack. So this guy comes in and whiffs 2 of them, but gets a nice slash across you with one blade.
My eyes are on the big guy, so I don't even notice that guy.
Air,
oh.
your turn with Thug 7 on deck.
I guess I am going to bonus action disengage from this bozo and fly towards the other one.
You're just gonna go right in front of him?
Yeah. Well, I want to be like above and then like drop down and like try to stab him.
So you're gonna be kind of like on top, like above him, attacking him?
Yeah.
Okay, so... yeah. We're just gonna put you right there to kind of signal you're above him.
A nice roll. Okay. Let's see. That's a 25 to hit.
You definitely hit.
That's good to know. That is 9 damage.
All right.
And that's all for me.
All right. Thug 7 is going to swing at you, Kale. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
No.
That is going to be 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
For 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Thug 5. Let's go move there because he did not like what Merrick just did, and is going to swing a couple of times at him. 17 to hit you.
Just hits.
3 points of bludgeoning.
Thanks to my mantle, he takes 5 points of fire damage.
He does not like that and does not take his second hit. It is the big guy's turn.
He's about to fuck me up.
You dash above him and slice at him. You kind of cut across the side of his head. As it's like this, you're like, oh, I got a hit. It's just this like kind of like cut, and then looks up at you, opens his maw.
Oh, he's gonna blow
up that word and just a big old cone of fire. Dex save, please.
Okay. That's so sick,
boy.
honestly. Okay, I rolled well. Let's see what's my save though. That's a 21.
You succeed.
Okay.
No roasted fairy today.
Only a little roasted.
Just a wee bit.
Oh.
I rolled real low on this. 18 points of fire damage, half to 9.
I'm still looking rough.
That is his action as he kind of looks up at you as you're.
I'm still smiling at him.
You survive that. He's like, I do like you.
I'm just like brightly smiling. That's awesome. Yeah, I like him too. We could be friends in another time.
The one to the twin to the left is going to look at the big centaur in the middle of the room, and is going to look at him and say, "My men couldn't hit you, could they? I think I can change that. And he brings his hand back, and all these little balls of light appear at his fingers, and he kind of arcs his hand forward, and these darts shoot out of him and do this swirl around the room before they coalesce and land uneeringly on you, Lyslin. And there are 4 of them.
Oh boy, magic missile?
That would be the spell.
Magic Missile is a good one. If you really just have to hit something.
And that's the one on top on the left?
Nope. The one that's labeled Brennan.
I cannot see the labels.
15 points of force damage, Lyslin. Just wanting to confirm. I'm not looking at the cameras. Did you hear what I said, Lyslin?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, you're good. Okay. He's going to... He is going to risk a attack of opportunity and move away from you, Merritt.
I will swing at him with my quarterstaff.
Go for it.
Actually, no. I'll use my dagger.
Okay.
Surprisingly, we'll do more damage. That's gonna be a 17.
Hits.
Alright. 8 points of damage.
He's looking real rough, but he pulls out a heavy crossbow and fires it at you. Cool. And so that is going to be 19 to hit you.
That'll do it.
Three points of piercing damage. Actually, yeah, 3 points of piercing damage. Thug 6 is going to retaliate against you, Kaylin. With a 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
And a 17 for the second hit.
Yeah, that hits.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
We're going to take out a short sword, and is going to swing at you, Air.
Oh, Air's getting ganged up over there.
I'm fucked up. She doesn't care though.
Misses with the
All
first
about the
attack.
fun. I care personally,
With the second
but Air does
attack.
not.
That's better. 24 to hit you with the third attack.
No, that doesn't hit. Never.
Right.
It couldn't. About to go down.
That'll be 24 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my That's my max HP. I only have 24 points usually.
Yeah, this guy immediately swings twice at you. You're able to dodge, but he comes in with this kind of like backswing with the blade and just slices straight across your gut. And
yeah,
you feel...
as I'm falling, I still want to be smiling, and I want to wink at the big guy and just.
You just kind
I
of
want to land like a fucking rock. It like makes the noise and everything.
You kind of...
Quickest campaign ever. Let's do this.
and that is his...
TPK.
Iceland, your turn.
Okay. Hard to say, really. Been eyeing moves all this time and I could not make up my mind, so I'm just going to make a foolhardy decision and head towards the little one that just fell.
That is foolhardy.
You going right up to them?
Yeah, gonna go right up to that group up there and risk that attack of opportunity from that guy there.
Yeah, he is going to take that. That'll be a natural 20.
Nah, man, it doesn't hit. I don't know what to tell you.
Damn. Really foolhardy.
17 points of damage.
Are you absolutely sure about that? As I go down.
Fuck.
That is.
You guys have just fucked up my whole plan.
Centaur body just skids across the ground.
I'll say you get to about there as this guy cuts you across the side as you go to try to gallop past, and Leslie drags
A lot of guts on the ground right now.
I will kind of say, unless he's got Sentinel, I would make it there just by I have to leave his reach. But, I mean, you're DM, sorry.
And Thug 4 does not like the predicament he's in, so he's going to get out of the way of that fireball, and is going to take a couple of swings at the guy who has the fireball going. Which we'll skip it for now because it's not retroactive. That just remember next time you take damage, make a con save. Kaylin, for your flaming sphere. That is 13 to hit you.
Nope.
And last second hit is going to be a 21 to hit you.
Yep.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh boy.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
I don't think we're gonna make it.
No way.
Never were. There's 15 of them.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. It's that there are enemies with like 3 multi-attacks and we're level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's also true, but still, there was 15 of them.
That's what happens when you go.
New
out to
campaign
the
next
game
week.
boss.
Yeah. Everybody have their new characters ready?
Vet 1 is going to come up against. She is actually going to completely pass by Violet, and is going to go for Shioran. And that is going to be 18 to hit you, Shioran.
That hits me.
I just realized I've been muted this whole time.
Oh, sorry. Have you said anything important?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing important.
Well, I mean, it's just like if nothing you say is important. It's just like if there's something that would have changed something. 11 points of damage, Shioran.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, and I've got to make a con save for that would be.
I mean,
How does that work again? It's been
It's half the
just a
damage,
10.
but you automatically make that with your roll anyways, so you're
Okay,
good.
yeah.
And he misses with a second attack.
All right. 16?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
And then Violet, your turn.
Okay. All right. So I'm the little green thing, right?
Correct.
Yep,
me.
you're this
behind the big dude.
Okay. I'm going to reach into my pocket and pull out a spiky seed, and I'm going to put it on the ground and put my hands over it, and as I do, these tendrils begin to grow out of it and become massive and like writhing and like grotesque, and it looks like they have like a mind of their own. They're sort of like flapping around like tentacles, but they're like these deep black vines, and in the center is like this flower bud that is like deep purples and reds, and it blooms as it comes out, and then I'm gonna take the bonus action. I think it's a bonus action to lash out.
Quick question.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry.
Mm?
No, you go ahead.
it is a bonus action to lash out. So I am gonna have it lash out at one of the ones next to Air.
Okay. There's 3 in the row, so left, right, or middle.
Right.
Okay. Right's the one that dropped her.
Yeah. And he needs to make a strength save.
All right. Total of 10.
Okay, he fails, so he's grappled by my my bush, and he's gonna take he's gonna take 7.
Oh, there's a quote for you.
I'm already doing it.
He's gonna take 7 piercing damage because I have teeth in there.
Oh my god. Okay, well then.
This is terrifying now.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, these vines of this bush come writhing out of kind of like around Lyslet and just wrap around this guy, and you see him kind of get restrained as it's like cutting into him.
I thought you were the one who was worship Cthulhu, Tori.
Yeah, Aerie worships Cthulhu. I don't worship Cthulhu.
I lightly, currently. Barely.
Anything else, Violet?
That's all I can do this turn.
Right.
Where is this
Skylar.
bush?
Just wait, because the bush is coming back next turn.
Now,
I got
If
10
you
of
make it
these
to next
things.
turn.
Bring it the fuck on.
does that just stay
The
like, at
comment,
your
note
feet?
to self, don't mess with the fairy's butt.
Yeah.
Can't.
So where was this placed again? Is it permanent?
Baloney.
It's on her space,
It's
yeah.
permanent.
Oh, okay.
It lasts 24 hours.
There you go. And that'll be
Oh,
swinging at you, Shioran, from Veteran 3. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
I'll fix that in a bit. Sorry. I'm sorry. What was that?
20 to hit, dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep, I think this is it.
9 points of flash damage.
Well, I'm not down yet, so there's a chance.
Misses with a second attack.
And that's why I have bark skin. I literally have like 11 armor without bark skin, so.
Natural 20 from a heavy crossbow behind you, Merrick.
All right.
We getting fucked up.
I rolled real low, 5 points of
We
piercing
getting
damage.
fucked up in here.
All right. I can
If
take
only
that.
we did this outside.
Why do you think you invited all of you in here? Wasn't because the fairy asked him to or told him to. He's like, oh, there's troublemakers. Let's bring them into the room. And the two...
It's okay. We didn't have any chemistry whatsoever in that previous conversation, so it's okay.
This is the way chaos works, unfortunately.
I'm still a fan of the big guy, the Dragonborn. That's a little weird for a Dragonborn.
He ain't a Dragonborn.
Well, yeah, but you said Dragonborn kind of.
Half drag.
He's familiar.
Now,
to a
I do have a
Dragonborn.
question though. The guy who ran to get around away from my flaming sphere, would he have been hit by that on his way out?
No, because he can go diagonal,
Okay.
and it only hurts him if he tries to pass through it or if he ends his turn by it.
Okay.
And then on your turn, you can roll it into people. And that is a 21 to hit you, Shioran.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, and that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
I am down.
All right, this one finally
Whoa,
kind
fuck.
of Shioran and drops her.
The shining lights just shatter into lines and dots of light. For the hunter shark.
This guy can't really do much, but he's going to attack from where he is anyways. Against you, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 18 to hit you.
Oh yeah, that's
5 points.
okay.
And then he ends his turn there, so you can take you can do your damage against him.
Okay. 11.
Not bad. He's searing as his skin is starting to bubble and red at the side of it that's by the sphere. And you're making con saves, by the way, for the.
Oh yeah, let me make that.
Mhm.
Damn it. Let me roll it on the. $17.
Okay, you're fine. And then one. It's going to get there underneath you, Violet, and is going to take a couple of swings at you. Does a 11 hit you, Violet? I don't know if you're muted or not, Violet.
She's not.
Can you hear me,
Vendetta?
Violet?
V?
Looks
don't-
like it's frozen.
Yeah, I don't think she can. No, she's at frozen. I'm not sure she can hear me though.
It's lagging a lot though.
Very
Oh, okay.
choppy.
An 11 doesn't hit me.
Okay. Yep, I heard you that time. And even less. So both attacks miss. Now back up to the top of the round, Merrick.
Yay.
Oh.
I'm going to weave my sorcery magic and quicken a Scorching Ray. And attack at disadvantage that dude diagonally to me.
Alright, Thug 5.
That's gonna be a 21.
Definitely hits.
Scorching Ray is 2d6 per bolt.
You said it all 3'd him?
Just the first one.
Okay.
That's going to be 15 total damage with my mantle added.
He's gone as the first Scorching Ray kind of... and he just falls to the ground screaming in pain.
And then noticing that we're all kind of dropping like flies, I'm just going to make a last ditch effort and turn and aim the last two at the guy who downed Air.
Go for it.
And now that guy's down, I don't have to roll disadvantage. Natural 20.
Nice.
24 points of damage.
Very good on that one. Crashes into him. Just... so you can't really move.
Last one for a natural 18 plus 7 for a 25.
Hits.
Uh, 13 points of fire damage on that one.
13. This guy gets hit twice with the scorching beams of fire as it gets kind of lit up as he's trying to break his way out of these, out of Violet's thorny bush.
And then I will use my action to firebolt him.
Go for it.
That's going to be a 24.
Hits.
14 points of damage.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. As dude is now covered in scars and burns and whatnot as all of this fires. He does not look at. Kaylin, your turn.
You're muted.
I'm going to drop my flaming sphere and use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
Go for it. As a whopping 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay. Alright. And then as my action, however, I'm pretty much going to say, screw it, and I'm going to also use Burning Hands on the guys in front of me. That unfortunately is 2 leveled spells.
No, I use one. They're both level 1s.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right.
You can do a cantrip if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a cantrip. I'll do is that door
The door that Thug 6 is currently in front of is not locked from what you can see.
I'm gonna thaumaturgy it open.
Okay. That slams open.
And I'm just going to try to bum rush my way through to at least get behind the door.
Okay. We'll say that this is a contested athletics check.
Sure.
He was not apparently ready. 4.
Yeah, I got an 18.
All right. So we'll say to get there will be 15 feet of movement, since it'll be difficult movement through his space.
Yeah.
So you're at 15. You still have 15 left.
Okay. I'm going to have to I just pretty much want to get far enough back, right, in order to actually have like a more if they chase after, I'm just going to pretty much try to blast them when they come after me. So I'm just going to try to do the whole entire run a little bit and then blast them, you know?
So we'll get you there with 15.
Yeah.
And that's everything for your turn, because that's an action, bonus action, and movement.
Yep. That's all I can do right now.
Shioran, death saving throw for me, please.
It's the number I rolled plus con, or just the number I rolled?
Just the number you rolled.
13.
All right. That's a success. Bolt flies past your head, Merrick, as the guy shoots. Air, death saving throw for me, please.
Fail.
All right.
I'll be good. I got perseverance thingy.
21 to hit you, Kaylin.
That hits me.
6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 13 to hit you.
It does not.
All right. Big guy kind of steps forward, kind of steps over Air, and then kind of steps over the kind of like the sprawled out legs of Lyslin and moves up towards you, Violet. And as he kind of like hefts his sword, I gotta roll some real quick actually. Kind of hefts his sword a little bit and looks at you in the eyes. Looks like death is coming for you first, little one. That'll be a 26 to hit.
No, that could never hit. It wouldn't hit any of us. Our ACs are all higher than that.
It's too high.
Yeah. He actually swung so well, he missed.
9 points of slashing damage, Violet. And then for his second attack, he actually comes in with his shield and actually goes to slam the shield into you. For another 26.
Never seen a TPK on stream before.
Kaylin might
I
get
have.
away.
No, I'm not. No fucking way.
Oh, weren't you running? Oh, they're chasing you.
7 points of damage, Violet.
I'm not gonna get away from every person running at me at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't look at the map.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, no, it's over.
Down.
It's pretty much over. The question is, how long can Kaylin last?
Well, Merrick is still up, right?
I am one hit away.
It's not over till it's over.
Yeah. Maybe Merrick is really good at talking himself out of situations.
I have 20 charisma.
To be fair,
Yeah,
he
see?
did just show up.
Did you
And
make,
I'm-
did you
I'm
make
still-
the strength saving throw, Violet? I think it's doing that lag thing again, unfortunately.
Should we change the server location? See if that fixes it for her.
I can see her moving, but unfortunately the audio just isn't moving. 15? Oh,
14.
oh, okay, 14. 14, okay. That does fail, so you are knocked prone.
Yeah, we just straight up can't hear you. which is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
she can't hear you. Can you relog? From now
I'm
on,
back.
Merrick will be played by Rhythmbot.
Yay, and I'm
become-
now Violet.
He's become a bard.
I can see the green thing now. Are you able to?
Can you-
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Now I
much
can hear you.
better.
Okay, good. Good.
All right, and then he is going to take his last attack with his sword while you're on the ground.
Mm.
At least I killed one of them.
I
Yeah,
stabbed one.
before we all died. We're literally all dying today.
22 to
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, we're
You
fucked.
literally aren't allowed to die
20
yet.
hit.
It's not allowed.
Not until level 5.
Roll minimal damage.
How much money did we
so
spend on the artwork again?
6 points of pierce. 6
Like
points
over
of slashing damage.
160 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nearly gone. That's one more hit for me and I'm gonna be dead. Well, the art was nice. It's a shame it didn't get finished.
Wasting money is something I'm used to.
Yeah. New campaign. New campaign.
I'm not spending money on it again, though. No way.
That's 1, 2. The guy in the back raises up his fingers and points them at Merrick this time, and the balls of light. There's 5 this time.
Good
Oh
God,
my
what level was he?
5's only casting it at 2nd level, or 3rd level.
Ah. Yeah, but third level is at least level 5 then. Yeah, okay.
I feel like this is the dude we should have just talked to.
Well, I
I
tried.
mean, we did.
16 points of force damage.
I'm still up.
He looks with curiosity at you.
Not gonna lie, I totally blame Air.
I do too, not gonna lie.
Honestly, it's fine. She
Guys-
accepts that.
Honestly,
She had fun.
He listened to you guys talk. It was the fact that you killed his men and then showed up at his front door.
Which, let's not forget, Air started that and finished it.
Technically, they started it by accosting Violet.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't start it. I just killed them.
Yeah, the
I killed them
thing is,
barely.
we should
They
have
had
just
their
gone full
swords in their
murder hobo and
hands.
killed everyone.
Let's see here.
Yeah, we
One
shouldn't
time
really
I've ever seen us
learn
benefit
how to
from
shoot
that.
and letting them go. Everyone should have died in that room.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the moral of the story is. Fucking kill everyone.
Don't let someone go back
No,
to
that's
tell
what
their
murder hobos
story.
do. That's
I
not
know.
what Iceland's about.
That's
You
not
could have
what
knocked
I'm
him up
about
and tied
either,
him
but that's
up.
what would have benefited
We
us.
literally would be fine right now if you had just killed that motherfucker. Literally, we are in this situation because of you.
21 to hit
Don't
you,
blame
Barry.
me.
21 will hit me.
All right.
I mean,
6
it is
points of
partially my
piercing.
fault, but
Now I'll go down.
We're also in this situation because we went in the wrong direction with the investigation.
I was
Well,
just taking a stroll.
we're
Yeah, Merrick's in
fired
this
by
situation because he was in the wrong place.
I got
Or is it
confused
the
with the
right
glowing
place?
man.
17 to hit you, Kaylin.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
I'll do some death saves. A successive line.
We're all gonna
Six-
wake up in a jail
6.
cell.
Yep, that's it.
6 points.
with
Yeah.
our
Jail?
pants down.
I'm
As
done.
if these guys are gonna send us to jail.
Well, they're I mean, their
We're
own
gonna be in
cell.
their cellar.
Does the
We're gonna
damage
be in a
for
fucking dungeon.
your thorny bush happen on his turn or your turn?
His turn. I need a strength saving throw.
All right.
I think we're all down now.
We're all
Straight
gonna be
14.
dangling from our feet soon.
14.
Mhm.
14 just makes it.
Okay.
So he's not grappled anymore.
So he's able to kind of break out of it. And
Oh wow! I
But
have.
I
one-
think it's at the
one hit
end of
point.
his turn. Like he has to take an action to make the save.
Oh,
So
I
he
thought you
doesn't
said-
get shit.
I thought you said at the beginning of his turn. I would have done something different if that was the case.
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
It's an action to make the save.
Okay, then he's not going to do that. He's going to say where he's at, and he is just going to take out his dagger, and he's going to whip it at you, Violet.
Wonderful. I'm gonna die.
Does a 9 hit you?
9 doesn't hit me.
All right, so the dagger whips past you. Unfortunately, he does not have another thing to pull out another weapon, and he can't move, so that is his entire turn. Lyslin, death saving throw for me, please.
Okay, just one thing that I've been kind of like waiting this entire time to say. As I go down, can I just say one thing? I just want to ask them to let Joey break my legs if they do take me alive.
Okay.
So yeah, as he goes down and witnesses the leader walk over, make sure that Joey can break my legs when you're done with me. He was so excited.
Roll me that death saving throw for me.
Failure.
All right.
It turns out I have 1 hit point left. I math wrong.
Okay then. So instead of going for Violet, he's gonna go for you.
Yay! Cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Then you're done.
Yeah.
At that point, the other vet is going to turn and take an attack on Violet. $15 to hit you, Violet.
15 doesn't hit me. I have bark skin.
Ah. And that one is a 23 this time.
No, also doesn't hit me.
Super bark skin.
Super bark skin to the rescue!
She also has shield.
5 points of slashing damage.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm out. I'm gone. I had 4.
So
All
I think
right.
we're
That
all
was fun.
gone.
That was fun.
Fade to black.
So,
What a great campaign.
Man.
Violet is the last one up as this veteran turns around and just slices through her back. And Violet, you're the last one conscious as you drop to the ground. You see air bleeding out, everyone bleeding out on the ground as the big dragonborn kind of steps up, hefts his sword, and then just brings it. The last thing you see is the sword going right down through your chest. You feel the pierced through your chest and splitting pain, and then nothing. And the rest of you all fade to black. And but there's a strange awareness that you realize in those final moments that, like, oh my god, we're dead, we're dying. These guys are going to kill us. And the people who are even semi-conscious for when this happens straight up see him impale Violet. And there's a strange awareness to all of you that I should be dead. For some reason, I'm not. And you hear a voice, all of you simultaneously, as you kind of are in this weird black ethereal type of space where you have a consciousness of your body, but you can't move. You feel like you have your eyes closed, but you can still kind of see, but yet it's just black. It's an odd sensation. But you hear this voice resonate through that I'm not done with you yet. And it kind of like echoes through this space, through all of you, and you can feel it not just resonate through your body, but through like your spirit. Even if you don't necessarily believe in that, it's something you feel at your core as this kind of like passes through you. You feel this warmth kind of fill all of you, and you all awaken. You're not sure how long it's been. You're not sure what has exactly happened. All you guys know is that none of you can breathe, and something is sitting heavy on your chest, and it's black, and your throat is dry, and it's a panic-inducing moment as you realize that you're alive, but you've all been buried alive, at least. As
Nice.
as you realize that, oh shit, and as that panic strikes in at all of you, we'll come back to that next week.
Fuck!
Okay, before
I know
we go,
exactly
I
how
need
to
to
get
know,
out too.
are my legs broken?
You're not sure at this moment. You're kind of really, it's
Damn
kind
it.
of first consciousness.
All right,
I'm, like,
that's
ready
2
for
damage
round
from me
2,
in a row.
baby.
You damn it me once when Lyslin didn't die. He was gonna get to go home.
Just for the record, so I don't forget, my plan is to pull my shirt like over my fucking face and scoop dirt behind me. That's how you get out, guys. That's how you get out alive. Out alive. No shit. You get yourself sitting up, and then you continue to fucking bring dirt behind you with
What
your
about-
shirt over your face. You won't suffocate.
What about if you like punch the coffin too, Kill Bill style?
Luckily, none of you were in coffins. You
Oh,
were
that helps. You know,
You just got something
Well,
sitting on your chest.
People, you don't get coffins for them.
I don't
Just
care how
bury
big this coffin is. I said I cast Fireball.
Oh,
No,
so you
just-
re-kill us.
Just blast yourself out. Yeah.
I don't think that'll work for me because I just do ice spells.
Oh! I shape myself into a mole.
There you go.
I don't know what a mole is.
Do you know what a lungfish is?
I
Yeah.
might, yes. Why can't I scroll in here? What the heck?
No, and honestly, I'm probably not getting out of the dirt. I've got a whole horse to excavate.
I would
I
like
wonder
to
if I-
cast Excavate Horse.
Fate horse. All right. So,
Okay, that fixed it. Well,
You did.
yay. Yay, derailing campaigns.
I mean, we could have never won that fight.
Yeah,
There was no way. Yeah.
Wasn't really meant for you guys to win that fight.
Yeah.
It was gonna go one of two ways. It was either you guys find a way to get out of there and run, or this happens. So
I was so close. I should have
would've
done it
never
2 turns
ran.
before, but I was like, Kaylin's not a runner though. You know?
He's not a runner, but
Lyslin
there's-
was more than aware that it was more than likely a trap, but he's also a guardian of the Fae, and he's got 2 fairies in there that he's not going to leave behind.
Yeah, Air would have never left, so that was always gonna happen for her. As soon as she closed and locked the door, if they couldn't talk their way out, she was gonna die.
I think Air has had way too much influence on Violet over the last couple of months.
So
And
this
bringing
is
you to
Air's
the
fault.
dark side. Dun, dun, dun.
And Violet, like,
We all knew that
had
to
no
begin with. We
idea
all knew it was
what
my
the
fault.
fucking purpose of being here was, so she's just like, yeah, I guess, like, I'll get you into the building, and then I don't really know what's going on after that. Like,
Funny thing is, Sheeran doesn't know what she's doing here either, so she's just like going along with it.
Not just Kale, really. Like they picked the
you're
worst
following
detective ever for this. Okay.
Should I say?
Detective, being a detective is not something that is expected of a cleric.
Should I say who I think the murderer is, or leave that for later?
The murderer?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you can come to your own conclusions. I'm not gonna say if you're right or wrong.
I'll leave it for later.
We
It
wait
wasn't.
30 years later.
It wasn't me.
I just want to know who's talking in our heads.
Oh, I'm not that interested.
All right. Let's see.
I
if we
am
get a
personally.
stream.
but
Hello,
Air-
Cthulhu,
Air-
is that you?
Air doesn't fucking care. She's like, okay, I'm alive, ready for round 2, baby.
So in our
As soon as I
holes,
get
did we
out
get
of this
along
dirt
last?
hole.
No, you guys are pure
In our
exhausted.
holes, did we get a long rest?
So we're
Well,
gonna
I mean,
need to
it's
get a
valid question.
bird cage for
This
Air.
is
is
gonna
what
be
you're
so
saying.
fucking funny. Can you imagine if they didn't fucking put us like in the forest or some shit? We're just in the backyard of the fucking hideout, and then we all just like get the fuck up,
We
and they're
heard you
like,
was
"What the
talking
fuck?"
shit,
And I'm like,
motherfucker.
"Death is at your door, bitch!" Ha!
Actually, they think we're zombies.
Well, see, I'm loving the idea of what's going through Air's mind. It's like, oh, I can't die.
Yeah, pretty much. She's like, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. You're not done with me yet? All right, I just keep going. That's
just
really
dreaming?
bad for her psyche. Like, she's gonna get worse.
What have you done?
All right. Anyone have suggestions to raid?
I don't know anybody.
Nope.
Let me check.
I am gonna skedaddle though.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I guess I
It
should
was
change
nice
this to...
dying with you all. Kill you again next week? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we'll make this a tradition. How do you guys die every session?
No. Every 3 sessions we
I-
We're gonna start being called Kenny here pretty soon.
God
So
damn
I
it!
had,
They killed Sheeran.
I had
Die
this.
every episode.
I had this character that I with the DM of another campaign I worked on him with, where it's this guy who's like this super popular knight, right? But he was cursed with eternal reincarnation. So basically, he dies, but he's immediately brought back as someone else every
Okay.
time. So like I wanted to have like I suggested that we have this like small like thing where the guy was just pretty much is going to be like this, you know, leader of all these scrubs, us, and then he immediately dies like right the first step into this dungeon. He sets off every fucking trap in there. And then comes back
being my
like
Shed Archive pirate will need to wait another week, it seems.
I
comes
love
back
the Shark Eye.
later and he's like, "Hey, it's me." But he's like, instead of being like a human, he's like a you know, a drow or something.
But yeah, I don't got anyone worthwhile. Everyone's already got like 30-something people.
Okay, well, if we don't have anyone specific, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Distortion Devil. He's a popular one, but it seems like he only has 3 people at the moment, so.
Alright.
Oh, before I do that, anyone have any ideas for a name for the...
F.
Yeah. Yeah, that gives it away, though.
Buried alive.
Huck. Buried alive works.
Buried...
We're zombies now.
Did I spell that right?
Buried in trouble.
Technically, we're revenants, aren't we?
Yeah.
Either or.
Alright, hitting the raid button.
Take care, y'all.
See ya.
Maybe.
Alright. Raid is ending,